All right, fans of music, welcome back. It is Dave, the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you right there. Yours truly right here. Robert Plant says the only place a Led Zeppelin reunion might happen is in a fast food restaurant. Yeah. Let me give a little advice to Robert Plant at this point, who I think is one of the great vocalists of all time. By the way, before I give that advice out, this gives us all the more reason to be interested in Greta Van Fleet these days. Okay, so keep following that band because they're going to save rock and roll, hopefully, and we won't all be worried about a Led Zeppelin reunion. You know, it is the 50th anniversary, and I think they might be remastering yet another live album or something to commemorate it. But here's some advice for Robert Plant. Stop disparaging your little 12-year career with Led Zeppelin, because he says this in the article as well. Well, we had a little 12-year thing going on there, mate, and it was just okay, you know. Cheerio, cheers. And it's like, really? Because isn't Led Zeppelin like one of the great rock bands of all time? And it's just as if they didn't exist, you know, according to you, because this career you've got with this music you've got out now, which I could take it or leave it. I've listened to, you know, what's it called, Carry Fire or something like that. I listened to it a couple of times. I'm like, nah. You know, I'd rather listen to some of this new Swedish rock I've been promoting on here. It just doesn't do it for me. I mean, I know he went all rootsy and Americana. I like the thing he did with Alison Krauss years ago. That was good. But it's almost as if he's just wiping his hands of any association with this amazing band. And pretty much everybody out there is now saying that Plant is the one who's holding up this entire thing if it was going to happen, even if it were just a one-off concert where, you know, go to Wembley and just record a big concert over there, get Jason Bonham to play drums, whatever you need to do, and just, that's it, and just do it once. It's the 50-year anniversary. It's a little puzzling, it's a little odd, but this is Robert Plant. So Robert, stop disparaging your career with Led Zeppelin. That would be like Paul McCartney saying, you know, the Beatles, they were okay. They weren't that important. We had a little... I mean, the Beatles, weren't they around for less time than Zeppelin, right? Isn't it like 7, 8 years or something like that? And they were done. And Paul McCartney doesn't disparage the career he had with the Beatles. It's just weird. Of course, nobody's calling for a Beatles reunion because, well, there's only 2 guys left, although you could probably work something out with, you know, George Harrison's son and maybe grab Julian Lennon or something and do a fake Beatles reunion. But nobody really thinks that would be as good as you've got 3 surviving members and then you've got the drummer who passed away. You got his son, which I think is very adequate and would work. But it's not going to happen, folks. All right, I'm done. Robert Plant, apparently he's kind of done too, at least with Led Zeppelin. See ya.